Hello, good morning students. Now in today's lecture we are going to discuss some more points. In the previous lecture I had shown the formula of different sin 2x cos 2x and its application. Today we are going to have some other theorems which are very important, and this value is found with the help of those formula. Like one of the formula I am taking, this is theorem to find the value of sine 18 degrees. Sine 18 degrees. In the previous lecture I gave the idea to find the values where you can obtain the values, the sum of two known angles or the difference of two known angles. Got it? But some angles which cannot be obtained by getting the sum of two known angles or difference of two known angles, like 18 degree. Anyhow 18 degree cannot be obtained. 18 degree cannot be obtained by the difference of angles or the sum of known angles. So in this case what we do, we try to get the multiple of those angles such that it can give you 90 degree or 180 degree. Like 18 degree is factor of 90. 18 degree is factor of 90. So we can get the value of 90 degree. How to get? Let's see. It is theorem. Let A is equal to 18 degree. Got it? A is equal to 18 degree. So we can write 5A is equal to 90 degree. 18 5s are 90. 5A is equal to 90. This 5A can be splitted as 2A plus 3A. 2A plus 3A is equal to what? 90 degree. Got it? Now send one of the terms this side. So we have, suppose 2A is equal to 90 minus 3A. Now we have to obtain the value of sine. So sine operates sine on both sides. So we can write sine 2A is equal to sine 90 minus 3A. Sine 90 minus 3A. Now this side we have sine 90 minus theta. The formula is sine 90 minus theta. This side we can break sine 2A formula. I think you remember, this is 2 sine A cos A, and this is sine 90 minus theta is cos 3 theta cos 3A. Now you are aware of this formula cos 3A. Cos 3A, 4 cos cube A minus 3 cos A. So we have 2 sine A cos A is equal to 4 cos cube A minus 3 cos A. Got it? Very simple. Now take common cos A from this side. We have 2 sine A cos A is equal to cos A is common. We have 4 cos square A minus 3. This cos A and cos A will go. Now since we are going to find the value of sine, so this cos square can be converted into sine square. How to convert? See, 2 sine A is equal to 4 times of 1 minus sine square A minus 3. Multiply this 4 inside. We have 2 sine A is equal to 4 minus 4 sine square A minus 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. Bring this term this side. See, I am writing here this 4 sin square a comes into left, so we have 4 sin square a plus this 2 sin a, already here we have 2 sin a minus 1 is equal to 0, plus 4 minus 3 is 1, it comes into left, it becomes minus 1. Now see, this is a quadratic equation like 4x square plus 2x minus 1. Now it can be solved by quadratic formula. Quadratic formula, I am writing using quadratic formula. So what is this? Sin A. Sin A is equal to minus B, coefficient minus 2 plus minus under root 2 square minus 4 into 4 into minus 1 upon, we have 2 into 4, 2a, minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So we have minus 2 plus minus under root 4 plus 16 upon 8. 4 plus 16 is 20 and its square root is 2 root 5. So we have, see, minus 2 plus minus 2 root 5 upon 8. Here 2 is common, so we have minus 1 plus minus under root 5 upon 8. This is 4. So we have minus 1 plus minus under root 5 upon 4. We have plus sign and minus sign both. Since 18 degree is in first quadrant, 18 degree is in first quadrant, so this angle cannot be negative. Since 18 degree lies in first quadrant, therefore sin A is equal to under root 5 minus 1 upon 4. I have taken positive first, then negative. A is what? 18 degree. So in place of this we can write sin 18 degree is equal to under root 5 minus 1 upon 4. This is the value. Sin 18 degree is equal to under root 5 minus 1 upon 4. This is the value of sin 18 degree. Got it? This is value of sin 18 degree. So this is how we can find the value of sin 18 degree. Now suppose if you want to find cos 18 degree, sin 36 degree and other angle also. Let's see how to find cos 18 degree. How to find cos 18 degree. See, I am finding let's see. Cos 18 degree, we have to find the value. Got it? So what is the value of cos 18 degree? So cos can be converted into sin, or you can write like this: cos since cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta or cos theta is equal to under root 1 minus sin square theta. Got it? So in place of theta we need to find 18 degree. So in place of this we can write cos 18 degree is equal to under root 1 minus sin square 18 degree, and already we have got the value of sin square, sin 18 degree. So put the value of sin. Cos 18 degree is equal to under root 1 minus, see we have under root 5 minus 1 upon 4 whole square. Got it? Now make it square. We have under root, see 1 minus, break this, 5 plus 1 minus 2 under root 5 whole square upon 16. Take the LCM. We have under root 16 minus, this is 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 2 under root 5 upon 16. Got it? This is 10 plus 2 under root 5. See, this is cos 18 degree is equal to, we have under root 10 plus 2 under root 5 upon 16. Take 2 common here. We have 2 common, 5 plus under root 5 upon 16, 2 8s are 16. Its square root 2 root 2. So you can write this like this, under root 5 root 5 upon 8. That can be simplified. So this is the value of cos 18 degree. Similarly, you can find sin 36 degree. Sin 36 degree you can find, cos 36 degree you can find, cos 36 degree. How to find cos 36 degree? I am giving the idea, you can try it yourself. See, suppose you are going to find cos 36 degree. Now this can be written cos 2 into 18 degree, cos 2 into 18 degree. Got it? Now this is the formula of cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Remember, this is a formula, and in place of theta we have 18. So we can write cos 36 degree is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square 18 degree. 1 minus 2 sin square 18 degree. So sin 18 you are aware, we can write the value. See, 1 minus 2 times of sin, this is again under root 5 minus 1 upon 4 whole square. This is sin 18 degree. This one is 1 minus 2 times of, this can be broken, 5 plus 1 minus 2 under root 5, minus 2 under root 5. In the previous theorem, by chance, by mistake I had written this plus sign. It is minus. Please make it correct. It is minus. By mistake I have written there plus. So you can check it please. So upon 16, 2 8 times. Now here we have 8 1 is 8 minus 6 minus 2 under root 5 upon 8. Open the bracket. We have 2 minus plus 2 plus 2 under root 5 upon 8. Why? Due to this minus sign changes into plus. So what we have here, 2 is common. We have 1 plus under root 5 upon 8. 2 4s are. So answer is under root 5 plus 1 upon 4. So cos 36 degree is equal to under root 5 plus 1 by 4. See, this is how you can find the values of different angles. So this method is used only when the angles are not in such a way that their difference is difference of two known angles or sum of two known angles. Then we find the product such that it can give you 90 degree, it can give you 180 degree. Got it? This was important theorem, so I have told you. Now let us discuss another thing. Since the name of this topic is what? Trigonometric functions. Function. If it is a function, it means it will have some domain and range. Got it? It will have some domain and range. Now let's see how many types of functions are. The first one is, we have even function. Even functions. We have odd functions. We have periodic functions. Three types of functions are even functions, odd functions and periodic functions. What type of functions are even functions? What type functions are odd functions? And what type of functions are periodic functions? Let's see. Even functions. Very simple one to know. If even function, a function is said to be an even function when f minus x is equal to fx. Do a minute. Means if you put the value of x negative and the value of y comes positive, in that kind of function is called even function. Like I am giving the example. Let fx is equal to x square is a function. If we put f minus x is equal to minus x square, what I have done, in place of x, y have taken minus x. So its value is what? X square, which is fx. Means if we take minus sign, again it becomes the function. So see, f minus x is equal to minus x whole square, that is x square, and which is equal to function is even function. Now in trigonometry, let's see let fx is equal to cos x. Fx is equal to cos x. Now f minus x is equal to cos minus x. Since cos minus theta is equal to cos theta, this is the formula. Cos minus theta is equal to cos theta. So cos minus x is equal to what? Cos x. So f minus x is equal to, what is this? Cos x, which is equal to fx. We have assumed fx is cos x, is even function, is even function. Got it? So this kind of function is called even function. Now it means if a function is even function, it means its image will be, I am giving here the idea, if x comma y lies on curve, if x comma y lies on curve, then minus x comma y will lie on curve. Minus x comma. You can see the example. See. Let fx is equal to x square. Fx is equal to x square, I have shown. This is even function. So if we plot the graph, if you put x is equal to 0, is equal to y, put x is equal to 0, so y is equal to 0, x is equal to 1, so y is equal to 1, x is equal to minus 1, y is equal to 1, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, x is equal to minus 2, y is equal to 4, and so on. When you plot the graph of this function, let's see, 0 0, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, x is equal to 1, suppose y is equal to 1 here, x is equal to minus 1, y is equal to minus 1 plus 1, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, x is equal to minus 2, y is equal to 4. So what is the graph? This one is the graph. See, this point is 1 1, this point is minus 1 1, this point is 2 2, 2 4, and this point is minus 2 4. So what I have told, कि if point x y lies on the curve, then minus x plus y will lie on the curve. See, if 1 1 is lying on the curve here, so minus 1 1 is also lying here, means x becomes negative, then y is positive. We have seen in the function, x is positive, here x is negative, means this kind of function, even function, when we plot the graph, then it is always symmetric about y-axis. It is symmetric about y-axis. See, if we have this y-axis, if you turn this page here, this point will come on this point, this point will come on this point, means you can say that minus 1 1 is the image of 1 1, minus 2 4 is the image of 2 4. Got it? So this way we find the even function. Now let's see odd function. Odd functions. Odd functions. A function f is said to be an odd if f minus x is equal to minus fx. Means if you put the value of x negative, its function becomes negative. Its function becomes negative. For example, see, let fx is equal to x cube. Fx is equal to x cube means f minus x will be equal to minus x whole cube. This is minus x cube means f minus x will be equal to minus fx. Minus is here and x cube is what? Fx. So when we take the value of x negative, it becomes negative minus fx. This kind of function is an odd function. One more example we can see. Let's see. Let fx is equal to sin x. So f minus x is equal to sin minus x, and since sin minus theta is equal to minus sin theta, this is the formula. So f sin minus x is equal to minus sin x. So f minus x is equal to minus sin x, and sin x is fx. So f minus x is equal to minus fx is odd function. It odd function. This is odd function. Means see, when we put the value of x like here, if x comma y lies on the curve, then minus x minus y will also lie on the curve. Means x is negative, then y is negative. X is positive, then y is positive. See, I can show the graph. I can show the graph. This kind of graph. See, if we take for example sine 90 degree, sine 90 degree, suppose this is pi by 2 here, and its value is what? 1. Its value is 1. So this point is suppose 1 1, and this is minus pi by 2 left side. So this value is what? Minus 1. This is minus 1 and minus 1, for example. So see, if 1 is lies on the curve, then minus 1 will also lie on the curve. As gave the example, see, x y is lying on the curve, then minus x minus y will also lie on the curve. We shall see some more graph of the trigonometric functions. Now, one more type of function, periodic function. Periodic function. Periodic function is what type of function? As the name is periodic. If a function repeats again and time with fixed interval, after fixed interval. So a function is said to be periodic function when for a constant real number k, f x plus k is equal to fx. Means for any constant number is added with x, the function remains constant, the function remains same, is called periodic function. I can give the example. Suppose let fx is equal to sin x, fx is equal to sin x. If we write f 2 pi plus x, so what we have, sin 2 pi plus x. 2 pi is constant, so sin 2 pi plus x, and sin 2 pi plus theta is equal to what? Sin x, which is equal to what? Fx. See, fx was equal to sin x. If we have added 2 pi to it, sin 2 pi plus x, it becomes sin x, which is equal to fx. Got it? So its graph can be seen easily. This kind of graph, suppose this kind of graph of sine, we will see in next lecture how to plot the graph. This is 0, this one is 1, this one is minus 1, this one is 1, this one is minus 1. So it is going up to 1, coming to minus 1, again going up to, and this is 0, this one is 0, this one is 0. Means again and time it is coming 0 0 0 or 1 1 1 or minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. Means after a fixed interval it is repeating. So this kind of function is called periodic function. So in today's lecture we have seen some theorems of angles and types of functions, that is even function, odd function and periodic function. In next lecture we shall see how to plot the graph of different functions. Now in today's lecture this is over. Till then, thank you very much. God bless you.